Greeting my fellow lovers of tunes and welcome back to another home free reaction video here on the channel where we enjoy the music, of course. And yes, I know I'm late. I don't know why I'm late. I honestly did not even know that this song was released. I somehow missed it. I even went to Home Free's page to see if I missed anything and I still overlooked it, or I don't know, something happened. But this song was released 11 days ago as of recording this, so I do apologize for being late, but better late than never. The song is called The Thanksgiving Song. Now, I do not know anything about this. I'm not sure where this song originated from, if it's an original, if it's a cover. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever heard a song like this before, so there's a good chance that it might be original. But I'll go and check that just to make sure. But I'm here. I want to hear this. I want to see what this is all about. Get in that festive mood once again. And then, as always, we will discuss it afterwards. As always.
Familiar highways lined with leaves turned brown, making my way back into my hometown. Funny how this all looks different, but it feels the same. Like how life never stops changing, but some things never change. So fill your plate and fill your drink and fill this house with family. The kind of love that all these years can't wash away. Wash away. Cause the older that I get, I see that life is short and bittersweet. Thank God for this Thanksgiving Day. Watching football, watching families grow, the old kids table, all have kids of their own. Starting to see my grandfather in my nephew's eyes. Mom still can't talk about him and not almost cry. So fill your plate and fill your drink, fill this house with family. The kind of love 1,000 miles can't wash away. Wash away. Cause the older that I get, I see that life is short and bittersweet. Thank God for this Thanksgiving Day. Ooh, yeah. This Thanksgiving Day. So fill your plate and fill your drink, put your dishes in the kitchen sink and let the leftover year just wash away. Wash away. Cause we made it through, I do believe, the longest year in history. Thank God that it's Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day.
You know, I was not expecting that song to get me as hard as it did. Oh my goodness, just seeing the posters with all the things people are grateful for, like, sort of reminded me what I'm grateful for, and like sort of put me in that perspective as well. But I want to quickly touch on the song itself. Absolutely beautiful song. Love the lyrics as well, and I'm very happy to hear Rob once again taking the lead and Chance with him as well. Like, those two together, absolute magic. What a beautiful set of voices for an incredible song. They sounded incredible. They set the tone for the song as well. I think honestly that Rob has that sort of tone in his voice that really captures the essence of that song, the gratefulness, the thankfulness that you have, the emotion tied into it, and then of course chants with that silky smooth voice of him coming along with it. It just makes the perfect combination for such a beautiful song. Like their voices together is like the perfect Thanksgiving dinner. You know, that sort of vibe. Together it's like absolutely just what you wanted, what you expected as well. But they sounded absolutely phenomenal. The song is so beautiful as well, and it really makes you think sometimes about what you are thankful for and grateful for in your life, and maybe what you take for granted. Also, that point where they sing that the older I get, the more I realize life is bittersweet. Like it really. I really come to notice that in my life as well. That the older that I get, the more that you age, and the more things you go through, the more things hit you differently. Things like you realize that the time on earth is short, like this song says, it's not forever, and you tend to be more grateful and you get more emotional about certain things. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like you grow into a different person that sees the world from a different point of view, and you appreciate the smaller things in life and realize that people are not going to be here forever, and to live in the day and be grateful for what you have. Now, to be honest, Thanksgiving is not something that we celebrate here on this side of the world, but I think it is something that should be celebrated. Now, I know that the originate or the origin of Thanksgiving itself, I believe, was something to do with like the harvesting in it in the 1600s. I don't want to get into all of that, but um, I'm not, what I'm saying is I wish that more people would celebrate it. It's not particular because of that. It's because during this time, on that festive day, it reminds you and sort of puts you in that position to go and sit and think about what you are truly grateful for, and what you should be grateful for, and what you realize then what you took for granted, you know, stuff like that. It sort of reminds you to be more grateful for the things you have, and not take them for granted as much as we do. So I think it's a very beautiful holiday, and it's very needed as well for people to reflect on their lives and um, say out loud for what you're grateful for. Like some of the things that they showed there in the video was just comical, like the video games, and then no, it's actually family time, the potatoes, you know, stuff like that. Home free at work, I think that's a very good benefit to have. Um, but in a realistic way, to sit around a dinner table with your family and say what you're grateful for, I think is such a beautiful thing, and it's such a beautiful tradition to have. And this just reminded me that there are so many differences in all around the world that people can learn from one another and maybe adopt a certain tradition like throughout the years. And I think this is a very beautiful one as well, despite the origins, despite what it actually means. But the roots behind it, like the reason why people do this is to show why they're grateful and bringing people together to celebrate and appreciate one another. I think that's a very beautiful thing to adopt, and I think people all around the world can use that. Like I really think that is incredible. Now, in all of that said, I think it's kind of hard putting myself on the spot like this, but if I had to be honest at this very moment, the things that I'm grateful for, firstly, is obviously my family, health, people who support me, who are there for me, who is always like, you can always rely on them. Like it's without a doubt, that's one of the best things that I'm grateful for being able to have a family, a roof over your head, food every day, you know, stuff like that. There's so many things that we have come to be comfortable with almost that a lot of people don't have, and it's very sad. Like you don't realize it until you actually go out and see it in the world for yourself. But that's things that I'm grateful for. Quick off my head, having incredible four-legged children that I have, they definitely make my life a lot better. And of course, I cannot leave out that doing this has helped me so much, not only for like mentally, because a lot of what I do here sits with me a lot of days, and it sort of goes through my head and helps me to figure out certain things that's going on in my life and stuff like that. Having a positive community, people who support the channel, it's been incredible. Like to think that, I believe it was last year, I came back to this. I did not expect anything really, because I almost gave up on the whole thing about doing YouTube and videos like this, but came back to it, and the whole community grew. We are well over 35,000 subscribers at this point, well over 4 million views as of recording this on the channel. It's incredible. I never expected it to grow to this point, but I'm very grateful to each and every one of you guys that watches the videos, that shares in these moments together, that leaves comments and likes and just support the channel as a whole. And then of course the amazing donations and requests that we get as well. It really helps the channel to grow, and I'm very, very grateful for that as well. And of course there's a lot of things that I can go on and on about, but that's just a few things that I wanted to say that I'm grateful for. It's something that I think needs to be said, and if there's anything that you want to say and you want to thank or say that you're grateful for, I do apologize. I have a fan here. It's quite hot at the moment, and my hair just keeps blowing my face. But if there's anything that you guys are grateful for and you want to put it in the comments, please put it down below. It's always fun having such an amazing community as you guys, and sharing these things together, and know that you are a part of something bigger. It really helps. So thank you very, very much. Beautiful song, makes me think a lot, got me a little bit in the feelings there as well. Absolutely phenomenal from the guys, and I do apologize once again for it being this late. I had no idea there was a new video, and when I realized, I didn't expect it to be that long ago. Maybe that's why I overlooked it. I didn't realize it was that long ago already. But in any case, I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, staying safe and healthy out there. Remember to check up one another, be thankful, and let those you know around you know that you're grateful and that you love them. But until then, remember, music is medicine.